Welcome in, Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Copper Hills and Mountain Ridge in the Region 3 finale. Copper Hills coming off that loss to Bingham, trying to get back on the winning ways as the state tournament right around the corner. Mountain Ridge, a team that had high hopes. Trying to end senior night here on a positive note. As nice putback there by Moyer makes it 2-0 here for Copper Hills in the early going. First look at Mountain Ridge offensive possession. They work this inside. Nice move there. A little turnaround from 6 feet. Good response for the Sentinels here early on. Copper Hills tonight without Quincy Hills, the senior guard. Twisted his ankle in that Bingham game. And they're just letting him rest with the state tournament right around the corner as that first shot won't go down. Nice offensive board there. They kick out to Langston McCoy in the lane, trying to go off the glass. That tapped out. 3 on the way. Rattles out. Another offensive board from Hymas, and one for Kyson Hymas as the offensive board and putback for the junior. Giving the lead back here to Copper Hills early on. Grizzlies efficient on the first 2 possessions. Mountain Ridge basketball coming down. A couple guys to watch for Mountain Ridge. How about Merrick Sherwood? Remember seeing him as a sophomore, not far from here, transferred to come play 6A ball, and what a career he's had. Multi-year starter here for Coach Briggs. And then you look at a couple of other guys as Jake Allen in the post will send it out. Jake Fitton, the senior, averaging 9 a game. He's got it now as he quickly moves that over. And Van Dyke, a young man you got to keep an eye on. He's got it right now. The drive by Britton terminated. Good defense there for Copper Hills, as still trying to hassle him was Hayden Shepard, who's in the starting lineup tonight with that injury to Hills. As that one, Saunders looking inside. This is Moeller looking for help. We'll send it out. Kept by Saunders. As Mountain Ridge working it around. Of course, Game Night Live Rewind. This is our first time in the gym here at Mountain Ridge High School. Van Dyke nearly lost it, able to keep that in play. Good drive here. Won't go as Sherwood to the floor, and Copper Hills pushing the tempo, and it's Hymas running the floor for the big man, and it's a 7-2 lead here early on. Mountain Ridge basketball. Foul called here. Gonna go on Moyer, be the first personal. Mountain Ridge will inbound here, baseline, inside, Moeller trying to stay with it. That ball loose, tracked down by Van Dyke. 3 on the way. Back of the rim from Fitton, and tracked down by the Grizzlies. Hymas over with Moyer. His drive, Moeller was there defensively. He'll send out Langston straight away. Back of the rim, the long rebound to Van Dyke, and Mountain Ridge running up the floor here with the Sentinels. Off the glass, won't go. That one finds its way back to Van Dyke, and Branton with his first bucket of the contest. Here's Moyer. Luke working to drive. That's a nice initial move by Luke. Kind of got Moeller going the one way, opened it up. Luke Moyer has had a great year, coming off a big game in that loss against Bingham. As that 3 won't go into the corner, Sorensen able to shield it. And it will be Copper Hills basketball. Substitution here for the Sentinels as Skylar Linford, 6'7" senior, checking in here for Coach Briggs. This is a power bench for Mountain Ridge. Scott Briggs, Mason Sawyer. Of course, Sawyer played for Briggs, and it's a good lineup here. Helping to lead this Sentinel program is that one lost out of play by Luke. It'll go back to the Sentinels. Mountain Ridge basketball. Here's Fitton. Van Dyke. Worked around Sherwood. Hymas staying right with Merrick as that deflected out there by Shepard. We'll stay here. Van Dyke looking to inbound, finding Linford. Pressure coming up there. Sherwood had to recover that one. Of course, state tournament just around the corner. RPI to be released tomorrow, and then 6A playoffs. Cannot wait. Be an absolute blast this season. We've got some special treats lined up for you as well in our state tournament coverage as Sherwood here able to keep that. Immediate look to the officials as if he wanted some help there. One team foul piece here in the early going as we've got 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And how about the three from Jake Fitton, the senior. Talking about a young man that I really thought he was going to have a big year this year. And he starts off senior night there with a big made three here for Mountain Ridge. Poked away by Van Dyke. Brenton on the run. Hymas retreating. And too strong. Offensive board there from Linford will keep it here with the Sentinels. Sherwood for three. Oh, that rattled out. Boy, you don't want to give Merrick too many of those. He'll make you pay. And this a traveling violation. A ball back to Mountain Ridge here with 2.5 to go. And Copper Hills, which started so well. A couple turnovers here these last couple of possessions. And now a substitution coming on here. Well, they'll have to wait as they're going to bring Whitehour on at the next stoppage. Chance for Mountain Ridge to tie it up, maybe take the lead here late in this first quarter as we approach 2 minutes to play. Near side with Kyle Carley. They working around here, the Sentinels do. Cole Saunders looking inside. Sent back out, three on the way from Fitton, back of the rim, tapped out. And Mountain Ridge holding it. They'll try for three again, that off the mark and captured. And then the loose ball foul here going to be called on Carley. He was trying to indicate dual possession. Not the case. It will be Copper Hills basketball. Whitehour coming on the floor here as we are inside of 2 to go. Up top with Moyer. Hymas looking inside, Whitehour. Oh, Merrick Sherwood standing tall in the block, forces the turnover. Mountain Ridge on the run, bump, count the bucket, and one. How about the drive by Linford on the run, the 6'7" big man. Able to get out on the break, and he'll head to the line here trying to give the Sentinels their first lead of the contest. Second personal here on Moyer. He's going to have to come off the floor. And boy, that's a big call here early on as Howick will check in here for Copper Hills. And on the free throw, too strong, tapped out. Couple offensive rebounds these last few possessions for the Sentinels have given them some extra looks. Here's Linford again. 12 will send that out. We'll pull up here from Fitton, Jake Fitton. Couple made buckets here in the first for Fitton on senior night. 11-9, the advantage here for the home side. Hymas looking to drive here in the paint. Fouled is Brennan Smith there trying to defend Kyson. Ended up being called for the contact as we're inside of a minute to go. Two free throws here for Kyson. Good on the first. That's one more. And Hymas tying it up. 11 apiece. 50 seconds to go here, first quarter. Fitton, oh, he's feeling it. Ooh, that was a good look there for Jake. Cleared by the Grizzlies. Langston had a big game in this first matchup. And that balance kind of got disrupted. Was looking for Hymas as he turns it over. That ball almost left it mid-court, picked up there by Smith. As we're down to 20 seconds left, the Sentinels can hold for the last shot. Near side with Sherwood. 15 on the clock. Worked around. Smith back up top here with Fitton. Inside of 10. Jake into the corner. Sherwood, clock inside of 5. Got to get rid of this quickly. Oh, long shot from Sherwood. Oh, just rattled that off the glass. And the first quarter ends up tied 11 apiece. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group. Start of the second quarter, 11 apiece. Copper Hills, Mountain Ridge. It was a 64-61 victory for the Grizzlies just a couple weeks ago. Langston finished with 25, hit 4 threes, 8 rebounds. Moyer went for 15 and 7. Quincy had 14. Again, no Quincy tonight for Copper Hills. So they've got to figure out a way to replace that production. And you can tell Mountain Ridge playing with a little extra jump in their step here on senior night. Finn had a nice first quarter. Sherwood can't free up there. The drive from Carly able to hand that over. Great vision to find Skylar Linford. The center with a couple of buckets here early on for the Sentinels. Langston for 3, short. Batted out, it'll go to Mountain Ridge. Sentinel basketball. That deflected by Whitehour. Sends it out. Hymas will try the 3. Langston the offensive board. Pump fake, sends it out. Sorensen to Kyson. Knocked away from behind. Good defensive play there by Carly. It'll stay here with the Grizzlies. Langston defended by Smith. Get a little start here. McCoy into the lane, sends to Whitehour. Skips across the rim, batted out. Hymas saves it to Howick. McCoy on Carly there, going to be called for the reach. Tried to beat him to the spot to deflect that away. It'll be the second personal here on Kyle Carly. Timeout taken by Mountain Ridge. Coach Briggs taking his first. We'll step aside. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Copper Hills basketball. And that deflected out off the inbound. Merrick Sherwood with the active play. We'll try it again here with the Grizzlies. Sorensen to Hymas. Langston working off that screen. Sorensen left open. When we talk about replacing Quincy's points, that's the young man that can do it. Nate Sorensen, the long ball, can be a great equalizer here for Copper Hills. Tough take there from Van Dyke drawing the contact. And Branton here will head to the line as that'll be the third team foul here on Copper Hills. And 2 free throws here for Van Dyke. The dribble penetration from Branton, one of the items that Copper Hills talked about. He really attacked them in that first matchup. As that free throw rolls in. Micah Nordgren coming on here for Copper Hills. 2 for 2. Inside, Nordgren. Oh, was just trailing away. Had that one right between the rim and the glass. Mountain Ridge with the rebound. Sherwood here. Carly leaves that. Athletic take won't go. And secured there by Whitehour. Oh, just wouldn't go, but the offensive board and putback does. Nice play there by Logan, the sophomore. Able to follow his own shot. Laid back to Copper Hills here. Sherwood. Send that back out to Van Dyke. Carly. Merrick looking to drive. Tough take there for Merrick as he went into the bleachers there right behind the backboard. Coming down, he looks to be okay. Sorensen moves to McCoy. Langston here, the drive. Ran amongst the length, finds Hymas, and a foul. And this going to be on Van Dyke. It's going to be the first personal on Branton. And the 5th team foul. Just one foul to give here for Mountain Ridge left in this first half. Here's Hymas. What double team there. Almost looked like a bit of confusion as that's taken away by Van Dyke. Mountain Ridge defense trying to run the floor here, and that's lost. An opportunity there goes unconverted. Three on the way, Sorensen again. 2 threes for Nate Sorensen here in this first half. Gives a 4-point lead to Copper Hills. Oh, nice use of the little pump fake there. And the ball rolling in for Moeller. Nice play there by the 6'5" junior. Langston, defended by Fitton, sends it out. Sorensen, boy, I thought he wanted that three. He'll try to drive here instead. Outlets it. Nate, again, use of the pump fake there. Sorensen, that shot was long. Fitton, he'll try the three. Rattled in. Second made three of this first half for Jake Fitton. 20-19. The advantage here for the home side. Hymas. That shot won't go for Langston. It's been a tough night for him here offensively in this first half. Fitton again, you better close out on him. One that he would have liked to have had. There's a bit of a battle going on here with Jake Fitton. You know, I've got a saying, don't poke the bear, and there's a bear in Jake Fitton that's being awoken here tonight. He looks aggressive, looking for a shot, and he's made Copper Hills pay a couple times here already with some good looks. Sorensen hands that off. Well, Hymas wasn't expecting that. And it's turned over. Hymas trying to steal that back. Just lost, or couldn't quite catch up to it. In the block, Moeller recognizing he had a gap, but that shot rattled out. Sorensen to Langston. Oh, tough drive from McCoy, drawing the contact here. That'll be the 6th team foul on Mountain Ridge. Called on the floor, so Copper Hills here will inbound baseline. But it will be free throws rest of the way here. Final 2 minutes of this first half. Langston trying to drive, and he traveled. There's been a couple of times where Coach Watkins has said, hey, they're coming into my players. And that time Langston thought there was contact there, forcing the extra movement. Baseline official didn't see it. Mountain Ridge basketball. Sherwood gets it back. Here's Merrick. Fitton. Over to Merrick. Sherwood, ooh boy. Had that step back. Howick able to recover, prevent the shot. Merrick works it out again. Here's Fitton. Oh, you can see that little pump fake. Jake on the drive, off target. Moeller, the offensive board, and the putback. One minute to go here in this first half. 22-19, the advantage for the Sentinels. That deflected, and McCoy able to get it back. Howick, he and Sorensen were in the same spot. Spreading out here, Langston, the three, there it is. McCoy finally able to dial one up, tying it up here at 22 apiece. Welcome sight for Copper Hills fans, and I'm sure McCoy himself, he's had a couple good looks, just haven't been able to get one to drop. Now he has. Here's Sherwood. Inside of 20 to go. Evans. Clock down to 5. Sherwood for 3, contact, and Merrick Sherwood gonna head to the line here to take 3 free throws with just under 4 seconds left to close out, well, nearly close out this first half, but a chance for their leading scorer to give Mountain Ridge the lead. First personal on Hymas. And first free throw for Sherwood, good. One more, or two more here for Merrick. Sherwood on the trip, goes 3 for 3. 3-point lead, Langston. 1 second left, gets it over Howick for the tie, and it rattles, or misses, and we'll head to the locker room. At the break, Mr. Sentinel leading Copper Hills 25-22. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Game Night Live Rewind presented by Heinemann Associates. Start of the second half. Copper Hills basketball. Mountain Ridge with the lead, 25-22 at the break. How about the Sentinels coming out with a trap? Pressure and a timeout here having to be taken by Copper Hills immediately. Just 10 seconds into this second half. Copper Hills basketball. Here's Langston. McCoy trying to step through, couldn't get it over the front of the rim, rebounded there by Moeller. Mountain Ridge coming up the floor here, Fitton. Here's Van Dyke. Near side, Sherwood back over with Branton. Inside, an offensive foul called here on the illegal screen. Going to go on Fitton. That will be the first personal on Jake. Ball back here to Copper Hills. Langston to Hymas, high post, Kyson. Moves over to Moyer, was saddled with foul trouble in that first half. He tries the three, that won't go. Fitton able to move that over to Van Dyke, and now the Sentinels on the run. Here's Sherwood as Moyer defending Merrick. Terminated his dribbles. He had just started to lose his balance and prevented an opportunity there for Sherwood. He has it back, Hymas on him again. Kyson's done a nice job defensively on Merrick in that first half. Really didn't give him a lot of easy looks. That's really been one of the things for Merrick this year is how you deal with these defenses keyed in. That was Moeller inside, and he's had a nice game tonight in some support scoring role for the Sentinels here. A couple minutes into this second half, 5-point advantage here for Mountain Ridge. Copper Hills coming off a 2-point loss to the number 1/number 2 Bingham Miners, and tonight Copper Hills just hasn't been able to find that rhythm. Obviously Quincy not playing, down there starting point guard, but man, this Mountain Ridge defense has been strong. There's a foul called there on the defense of Moeller. Be his second personal, and Moyer here to the line, shooting 2. Luke, first free throw, good. One more here for Moyer. We've seen Mountain Ridge pick up the defensive intensity here in the second half as well with a couple traps as that rebound to Saunders. Mountain Ridge basketball. 3 from Sherwood. Yes, sir. Merrick Sherwood from long range. We told you, you better close out on this young man. And Merrick with another impressive night here for Mountain Ridge. Langston. Good recovery there by Mountain Ridge on the switch. McCoy getting it back, trying to beat Saunders. Pulls up from 10, won't go. Rebounded by Van Dyke. Sherwood looking to drive. Tough take. Merrick Sherwood. And 1 for the senior. Boy, what a finish. And a chance here for the three-point play. An opportunity to push it to double figures. Merrick is money here in the third. Sorensen works over to Hymas, trying to attack here. You see that double team coming again and knocked out. It'll stay here. Is that called out off of Van Dyke? It'll be Copper Hills basketball from the corner. Talked a little bit about that first matchup. Back in that first half for Mountain Ridge, it was Van Dyke with 16, Sherwood with 11, Moeller 11. It's been a similar recipe tonight, although Sherwood paced to finish with more than that, which you would think the Sentinels would be keyed on if they want to split the season series. Moyer here heading to the line as the foul called there on Moeller, his third. And Jackson will have to come off the floor here as we'll see Skylar Linford back in the contest. Also a substitution here for Copper Hills as Whitehour back on the floor. Moyer, 2 for 2, and it's an 8-point difference. Van Dyke will try the three, that off the mark, and Langston finds it his way. McCoy sends out Hymas. Sorensen. Nate Sorensen with another made three, and it's chipped away to 5. Was that 3 or 4 made threes for Nate Sorensen tonight? Here's Sherwood back up with Fitton. Now worked around here for the Sentinels. Van Dyke trying to drive down the lane. Wouldn't go. Offensive board blocked away by Hymas, but kept. Sherwood the 3 off the mark. That's a tough one. He knows being closed out on quickly, trying to get the shot away quickly, and just didn't quite have that same foundation in place as Hymas here. And yeah, a grab there. You saw the jersey tug. And a foul called here. The foul's adding up here for Mountain Ridge in this second half. That's the 4th team foul on the Sentinels. Just inside of the midway point here in quarter number 3. Inbounded to Hymas. Moyer trying to turn around, and good defense there by Linford. Didn't matter, as Luke Moyer has had a nice little burst here for Copper Hills, being back on the floor here. That offense getting back in sync inside. Linford into traffic, sends out 3, rattled in. Cole Saunders hitting the triple for Mountain Ridge. Langston to answer off the front of the rim, and Fitton lost it out. It'll be Copper Hills basketball. Good switch on the curl there of Sorensen for Mountain Ridge defensively. Hymas had it knocked away, staying here. As Sherwood went to the floor, appears to be okay. Whitehour off the inbound, poked away. And Sorensen comes away with it. McCoy trying to drive baseline and bump there. And that will be the 5th team foul as Saunders picking this one up. Substitution. Saunders going to have to come off, having just picked up number 3. And it is Brennan Smith back on the floor for the Sentinels. Moyer. Good physical play by Linford, and then called for the foul here. The physicality, I thought he was right with him on the drive, but this came across on the shot. And it's Moyer here to the line, as that is the 6th team foul. Free throws the rest of the night for Copper Hills. One more here for Luke, as Carly coming on the floor for Mountain Ridge. Moyer back of the rim, rebounded there by Linford. Sherwood had the switch, moves over with Carly. As Hymas retreating back over on Merrick, who has it now. Kyle terminated out to Fitton. And there's the same bump that we saw on this end. This time on Whitehour will be the 2nd team foul. Thrown in over the head of Fitton, and Mountain Ridge turns it over. Copper Hills basketball. 2:35 left here in the 3rd. 5-point difference. Mountain Ridge led by as many as 10 here in this 3rd quarter. Copper Hills trying to scrap their way back. Sorensen. Tough drive, won't go, and that's knocked out. Last touch by Hymas, who couldn't secure it. Copper Hills has a chance to finish in 2nd place with the win here tonight. Need a little bit of help for that to happen. As now the Grizzlies extending a little bit of pressure in their own right. Sherwood Lost it. Oh, and Sherwood still down. Sherwood is still down behind the play and almost gave it look like, yeah, I'm out of this one. And boy, he's having to kind of be scooted off the floor here. And you certainly hope that that's nothing serious for Merrick. He's still down. And Coach Briggs asking for a call on the play and not very pleased with the response of the officials. Looks like they might be looking at the ankle, which is certainly better news than what you always fear in those types of plays. And now looking like he's being helped to his feet. The leading scorer for Mountain Ridge having to be helped off the floor. No weight on that right ankle of Merrick Sherwood. And oh man. Two minutes to go, 3-point difference. And now where's the offense going to come for Mountain Ridge? Again, back in that pressure. Here are the Grizzlies. Copper Hills with it. Here's Langston. Gives to Sorensen. (36-35) Mountain Ridge in front. Merrick Sherwood still being looked at on the table for Mountain Ridge. And boy, he is in some obvious pain. I hate to see it. Young man has been a big time scorer for a number of years here in the state of Utah. A state tournament right around the corner. And now if you're Mountain Ridge, someone else gonna have to help carry the load here on senior night. Fitton works over to Carly. Inside, sent out, blocked away by Hymas. Won't go, rebounded there by Copper Hills. Hymas. Kyson on the drive, kicking out Sorensen, the three. Nate Sorensen again. That young man has been dynamite from long range. The lead back to Copper Hills. They trailed by 10. And a whistle at the horn. Yeah, I was going to say no whistle there, but there was. It was just blared out by the horn. So it'll be free throws here to end the third quarter for Mountain Ridge as Jackson Evans will get 3. And now a conversation here around whether there will be time on the clock or not, I believe. Yeah, it looks like we're going to fill the lanes. But it will be 3 free throws here for Jackson Evans. 0.3 on the clock. First free throw good. second free throw good. And in the business of teasing, which I've heard I am one, Sherwood is lacing up. Should be a fun fourth as the Sentinels have the lead, 39-38, leading Copper Hills. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Week. 39-38, Mountain Ridge basketball to start the fourth. Sherwood is lacing up. Got a tape on that ankle. And he's coming back to the bench here, shoe in hand, getting ready, I believe, to make a case to come back on the floor here for Mountain Ridge as a foul here underneath going to be called on Shepard. Be his fourth team foul on Copper Hills, 6 on Mountain Ridge. Remember, they picked those up early as Luke Moyer battles that over into the snack shack, spilling canned drinks everywhere. Of course, had good seals on them all, so floor is clean. And a foul here again on Shepard. Van Dyke. Nice play to get that back to Linford. Foul on the take, and free throws coming up here for Skyler. McCoy Langston set to come back on here for Copper Hills as that foul called on Whitehour. Sorensen gonna get a break here. (41-38). Sherwood on the bench, has the towel around his neck, saw him conversing with one of the assistants. I'm on pins and needles. I'm just waiting to see if Merrick's going to come in. As that thrown away, it'll be Mountain Ridge basketball. Near sign here for Carly. Over with Evans. Jackson with it back. Van Dyke. Drive handed off to Carly. Great play there by Mountain Ridge. The ball movement and the drive sets up the lane movement without the basketball. Creating a good opportunity there for Mountain Ridge. The lead pushed back up to 5. Hymas. Moyer. Whitehour was trying to establish a lane, and that taken away. Deflected by Smith. Other way with Carly. Kyle Carly scoring it on the run. Whitehour at the rim. Here's Smith. 3 on the way from Evans, won't go. Moyer with the board. Cole Saunders to the table, as is Jackson Moeller for Mountain Ridge. McCoy Langston trying to create some space and left that on the front of the rim. Mountain Ridge on the run with Linford, and one. Skyler Linford with the take and the finish, and a 3-point play opportunity here for the Sentinels. think if you're Mountain Ridge, probably saying, hey, Merrick, rest that ankle. If we need you, we might bring it in. But if they can hold a multi-possession lead here in this fourth quarter, no sense in exposing that to any additional risk. As 3 from Sorensen, back of the rim, and the rebound captured by Evans. As Shepard called for his third. So 10-point difference in the third. Copper Hills came back to tie it. And they're facing going down by as many as 9 here on this trip to the line for Jackson Evans. 1-on-1, missed the front end, got his own rebound. Offensive rebounds were big for Mountain Ridge early, and a big one there on his own miss for Jackson Evans. This is a straight hustle play for the junior guard. Carly. Gets it back. Kyle. Move that over. Now inside with Moeller. Got in foul trouble in the third, and one. Jackson Moeller with the and one opportunity. Missed free throw, rebounded by Moyer. Approaching the midway point, time, possession, points, all becoming premiums here for Copper Hills. Hymas with Sorensen, back to Kyson. Trying to drive, had it knocked away. First take won't go, and it's lost out by Mountain Ridge. The Copper Hills basketball official coming down here to converse. The Sentinels thought it should be staying here. And after the conversation, they'll reverse it. Mountain Ridge basketball. Hard close there by Shepard. That'll be his fourth. Whitehour coming on the floor here. It was 6-1 in team fouls. It's now 10-6 the other direction. Just fun fact. I'm not big into like conspiracy theories, but there are certain people that have narratives. There you go. 2 free throws here for Mountain Ridge. They corrected that as it is a double bonus here. Coach Watkins, the last couple of possessions has been trying to get the officials' attention on a couple items. There's double bonus for Mountain Ridge the rest of the way. Nearing the midway point, 51-40. Langston gives to Hymas. Kyson sends to the corner. Whitehour for 3. Won't go. And it's Mueller with the clear for the Sentinels. Running the floor. Rewarded at the rim. Cole Saunders. And a foul here called up high on Van Dyke. That'll be the 7th team foul, and now 1-on-1 here for McCoy Langston. Langston good on the first. This game was 35-25, and then I think tied at 38. And it's now 53-42, a game of runs. Here for both sides, does Copper Hills have a big run in them left? 11-point difference. In the lane, won't go. Offensive board, couldn't get it over the front of the rim. And batted out there by the Grizzlies. Will stay here with Mountain Ridge. And that's one where you can see, well, you can't, but the Copper Hills bench, take my word for it, they thought it should have been going the other way. Stolen away, Hymas. Over to Langston, he'll try for three. Off the front of the rim, that kept in by Kyson. He's had a couple saves today. Here's Sorensen, he's been the best three-ball shooter for Copper Hills. Is Moyer here on the drive, fouled by Moeller. It's going to be the fourth on Jackson. And now it'll be 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 here for Luke. Front end for Moyer, good. Second free throw for Luke. Goes 2 for 2. Back to single digits. Carly through traffic. And a timeout here taken by Mountain Ridge. Timeout, Sentinels. Full timeout. 2:18 to go. Mountain Ridge basketball, 9-point lead for the Sentinels. State tournament starts on Wednesday. We'll have state tournament coverage for you here on KSLSports.com. First round, second round action, and then every game from the quarterfinals on. There's a foul called here on Moyer, his fourth. 2 free throws here for Van Dyke. Branton good on the first. And Branton good on the second. Lead back to 11. 2 minutes to go. Whitehour gets it to Moyer. Luke. Little run there by Luke, and a timeout taken here by Copper Hills after the made bucket. Copper Hills, little full court pressure. Van Dyke up with Saunders. Branton has it back, worked around here. Trap coming. And timeout taken by Mountain Ridge. Mountain Ridge basketball. Hymas there. Called for the foul on Carly. Kyle heading to the line here to shoot two. First free throw, no good. One for two there for Kyle. Sorensen. And a foul called here to Moeller. Is that 5? Yeah. Moeller here's fouled out. 1:29 left. So the junior fouling out tonight, but good minutes for Jackson. I should say Jackson Moeller, as Jackson Evans has come on. Good minutes for Moeller. His first free throw good from McCoy, and he's got one more here. This is the last one-on-one situation. Langston second won't go, tapped out. And then Moyer here called for the foul. That might be 5 on Luke, or is that 4? We'll head down regardless. Shoot free throws here with the Sentinels. 2 coming up here for Jackson Evans. Been a tough year for Mountain Ridge in the win column. 12-10 overall. Just 2-7 in region play. This is a team that I had expectations that they would be in the mix for a region title this year in Region 3. And just has not quite worked out that way. They're positioned to get a nice win here on senior night, right in front of the state playoffs. And a lot of that's going to depend on the health status of Sherwood. He's back on the table. We did not see him come back on, shoes off, and right now just trying to ice that ankle, try to keep that at a manageable state. But that will be a huge storyline for how far this Mountain Ridge team can go. Leading scorer, multi-year starter at the varsity level. A couple different schools here, but Merrick tonight hit some big shots for Mountain Ridge. Help build up a lead, maintain a lead. But it was this group that has done a nice job of responding with their top guy on the bench. Van Dyke at the line. Makes this a 13-point difference. 60-47. Remember that first game, 64-61 was the final, and Quincy had 14 points. So right now the difference is 10, and for Copper Hills, the difference game to game is 14. See how this all works? 60-50, timeout. I want to clarify, at the beginning of the game, I didn't want to give the wrong message. We said you'd have to replace those 14 from Quincy. Who could do it? Sorensen kind of came out, was on that path to do it, but I think just did not have the versatility in the offensive lineup tonight for Copper Hills. And the 10-point difference here, looking like they're going to take back-to-back losses here to close out the regular season, as the timeout taken here by Mountain Ridge. Timeout, Sentinels. Mountain Ridge basketball. .50 seconds to go. Inbounded with Van Dyke, trapped there. Trying to work out of it. Carly up the floor here for Saunders. And one. Mountain Ridge again able to break that pressure. And finishing through the contact there to push this to 12. And chance here for Saunders at the line. Langston looking to drive here in traffic, and one for McCoy. And really, this Mountain Ridge defense, they've done a nice job. They've taken away Langston's scoring tonight. Remember, he had 25 in that first one and couldn't find that long range early on. Hit that 1-3 in the first half. Maybe that could be a launching board, but Mountain Ridge has really made things tough for him tonight. Luke Moyer got in the early foul trouble. He had to spend a lot of time on that first half on the bench, and it's just been tough to find that consistency tonight for this Grizzly offense as Moyer and Langston, coming off the floor here. Mountain Ridge basketball again. Carly works over to Evans. Inside of 30 seconds to go. Fitton sending back up. Mountain Ridge here content to just take time off the clock. And a foul given there by Hymas. Nice springboard here for Mountain Ridge. Again, RPI set to come out this weekend. We'll know state seedings. And meanwhile, for Copper Hills, they've got to get back to that rhythm that they had. This was a top 5 team coming into this last week. Again, played Bingham to a 2-point difference. A minor squad. Been top 2 all year long. Copper Hills certainly has that ability. It's just about finding it each night. And look, over a state tournament, you've got 6 games, 5 games over a 2-week span. About playing the right way at the right time. And this Copper Hills team has it. They've shown it. Just got to get back to it here as the clock now inside of 10. Mountain Ridge Sentinels on senior night, sending this senior class out on a positive note. 64-53, Mountain Ridge defeating Copper Hills. Playoffs up next. We'll have you for the entirety of the 6A and 5A state playoffs right here on Game Night Live Rewind, only on KSLSports.com.